colours there all the way to the west. The sun has just set, and at a quick glance it actually looks like you're looking at the Drakensberg mountain range like we sometimes see on clear days. But that's actually cloud banks over those mountains. I'm just showing you different aspects there. It's just the last of the sunlight still reflecting and bouncing around in between all those different cloud layers. Show you quickly down at the water here. Oh, actually look at the heron first. He's just caught himself sort of early supper. And I guess I don't need to tell you that, but that's a little frog or a toad he's got there. Oh, it looks amazing, just the stillness of the water, just the ripple from the heron busy cleaning the frog. And before we could all feel too sorry for the frog, dinner is served and the heron is happy. It's the other two birds, saddlebill storks. I'm sure you probably had a look at them somewhere during the course of the drive. As always, very, very stunning birds. Also, Gari Water has got a bit of water in it still. We should be fine for a few more weeks, and I'm sure there's more rain coming, but it's still low enough that it makes it really easy for your birds to catch food here. Little fish, frogs, little tadpoles and so forth. It means that things like herons and saddlebill storks, hammerkop, all those birds can get nice easy snack here. So we should have some good bird life around the waterhole as well in the next few days. I think we're going to move on a bit. I'm sure you might get to have a look at those baboons. Ah, they're flying off. Look at that, stunning. What an abstract angle. We're almost right underneath them. Rob's got the camera pointing as far up as it can. Nice to see the moon as well, getting fuller and fuller every night. It's waxing at the moment, getting bigger. It's just gone into the waxing gibbous phase, so it's between half and full moon. And we should have full moon in about 4 nights, maybe 5 nights. Let's leave these guys to sleep. Good evening. I remember you. Look carefully in his left ear as he's turning away from us now. He's got that little sort of tip or like a little finger piece that's hanging down in the left ear. This is the bull we saw. We had that herd yesterday. He was the guy that came quite close to us. So he's left the breeding herd and he's moving around by himself. There you go. See his left ear there. Hey dude. He's being very playful with us, giving us a little bit of attitude here. What we can do, we can play along with him a bit. We'll reverse so that he feels a bit more dominant. And he should follow us and we'll stop again and he should stop as he gets closer. Should come down the road again. It's just a little bit of a sort of like a dominance game almost. As I can tell you yesterday, this guy very comfortable with us. So again, he's just doing the same thing now. The fact that we reversed a bit has encouraged him, has made him feel like that bit of behavior he did earlier has worked, so he'll probably do a little bit more of that again. But it's not aggressive, it's more just playing around with us. And he's listening as well. There might be a few other elephants in the greater vicinity around here. I think he's listening a bit, but he's also, you quite often get to this sort of feeling that he's thinking. He's wondering now, am I just going to enjoy my food, or do I feel like messing around and playing around with these guys a little bit? And I think he might come and play with us. Look at that, he's got a bit of a swagger in his walk. See the head tilting. Look at that. But he's very indecisive. He's not quite sure of himself. He's not quite sure what he wants to do. He's sort of just starting his evening as well. I think he might give us another nice shake of the head just now. Stations 1 and Love on Central Road, halfway between Naina Road and Giraffe Dip. Hello, mister. You are very big. Look at him rising up here above us. Amazing animals. Just trying to diffuse this light a little bit. I'm going to put it right in his face. Very curious to see what he does next. He's definitely got a plan. He's thinking. He's not just eating and randomly moving along. He's also curious about us. Yesterday you had the distraction of the whole breeding herd that was around, other females, other bulls. Now he seems to be more by himself, so he's got a bit more time to be curious about other things around him. Sorry. Sometimes difficult to get the scale of things, but he's very close to us at the moment. He's standing slightly higher than the vehicle, so he's probably about 6 feet away from the car, and he's looking amazing. It's always like a lot of animals tend to do, but especially with the elephant, the closer they get to you, the bigger they get. You don't often realize the scale of these animals until you get really close to them. I would be able to comfortably stand under his lip there, under his chin if you want. Where the light is now, my head would fit in just underneath his neck there. I was standing on the ground. Good evening. Yes. You remind me a lot of an elephant in Pilanesberg, we used to call Piliki, because he had exactly that same kind of notch or marking on the ear as this guy does. I might have to call you the same again in memory of him. It's amazing. He's literally 6-7 feet away from us now. Awesome. I think we're going to leave him.